Okay, today I am going to show you how to solve these equations and then make sure that it works. But I'm going to show you a trick after we do the first couple. Because the first thing I want you to notice is the first section says solve and the second section says check. Well, if you look at the problem, notice the same problems. So I will show you how that helps you when it comes towards testing here in just a few minutes. We're going to solve these the way that we've always solved them. We need to eliminate this by using its opposite, and we're doing that to both sides of the equation. We're writing that step down to ensure that we don't forget which one is being removed or balanced. So 2 negative 2 makes 0. All I have left is the 5x. 22 minus 2 is 20. Now I need to move this 5 times x with its opposite, which is divided by 5. I'm going to do divided by 5 to both sides. And you're left with x on this side equals 4. Now, here is how it helps you. If you take a test and it says A is 3, B is 6, C is 4, and D is 0. We can check these answers. Our hypothesis is that our answer was 4, but in case we are a student that did not know how to do those solving, we could always try substitution. And what that means is I'm going to take and test to see if this 3 will fit in there and make the sentence true. So I'm going to rewrite it. I'm changing colors so that you see it. 3 will be in red. So this will become 2 plus 5. And in my test, it says that x could be 3. So I'm going to put a 3 in parentheses, equals 22, with our little question mark. And we get 2 plus 15 equals 22, question mark. And our answer, therefore, is 17 does not equal 22, so our answer is not A. Okay? Now, since we already have a hypothesis of what our answer is, let's go ahead and try that one. I'm going to do that in green. So I'm going to rewrite my equation with x being 4. 2 plus 5 times 4 equals 22, and we're checking it. So 2 plus 20 equals 22. 22 equals 22. My answer is yes. So that means when you take a test and you have a multiple choice, just substitute the number in and see if it works. Okay, so let's try this for number 2. I am going to give you a couple of answers. A is 1, B is 6, C is 4, and D is 10. Let's try substituting them in. So I'm going to pretend like D is 10. 5 times 10 plus 9, does it equal 29? Well, I'm hoping that you could see that this is 50 plus 9. So it does not work. Okay, so that one doesn't work. Let's try the next one. We're going to try C. So I'm going to substitute 4 in for where x is, plus 9 equals 29. So that would be 20 plus 9 equals 29. And yes, that one is true. So in case you do not know how to solve like you're supposed to do at the top, you can at least test some answers when you're taking a test. But let's go up front or up top and go ahead and make sure we do it. So negative 9 to both sides, which means you have a 5x left on this side and a 20 left on this side. I'm going to move the 5, so I'm dividing by 5 to both sides. X equals 4. Does that match my checked answer down here? Yes. Okay. Now I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to expect then you guys to do it the same way. So we're going to solve number 3. I have to move the 2. Subtract 2 from both sides. X equals 28. Now what the instructions on this paper tells us to do is to substitute it in. So our hypothesis is x equals 28. So I'm going to write 28 where I see x plus 2 equals 30. Does 30 equal 30? Yes. All right, I need you to push pause, and then you guys are going to do number 4. You're supposed to solve it and then check it. Okay, hopefully you guys have all done it alone. I'm going to go ahead and solve. I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides to get negative 14 equals negative 2x. I'm going to divide by negative 2 to both sides. You get x equals 7. So now I'm going to bring that down here and I'm going to check to see if it's correct. Negative 2 times, if x is 7, I'll put it there, plus 1 equals negative 13. Negative 14 plus 1, does it equal negative 13? And the answer is yes. I got it right. So how does this help you on a test? I'm going to tell you again. If some of your possible answers are x equals negative 7, x equals 7, x equals 1/7, x equals 4, you can test each one of these numbers by substituting them in for x to see which one makes a true statement. So hopefully that will help you. You guys are to do the bottom half of this on your own. I will have a place for you to check them if you wish, but that is your expectations.